Welcome to another episode of Sim Saturdays, where we create Sims. Today, I was really in the mood to recreate 2 more of my Lego figures, so that is what we are doing here today. And so I picked out 2 more, and I'm going to go ahead and recreate them here today. So first up, since we are on the male Sim, we're going to start with that. So I decided to recreate the one that I named Case. So let's go ahead and get his name in there, Case.
Yeah.
And then for his last name, I didn't really think of anything for that, so let's go ahead. Case Stanfield, I kind of like that, actually. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him all figured out. Alright, so skin tone. Obviously, when we're looking at the 2, this is way too dark for what we're doing here, so... And I think I want it more on the warm side again. And I am going to play around with this a little bit, because this is too jaw. This is too much jaw. Okay. And then it might work. Alright, I'm gonna get his hat in because he does wear like a pink hat. So let me get that all in first before deciding where to go from there. And also deciding which pink hat I want to use. Because I'm not actually sure. Oh, this might work. Or should it be this one? Yeah, I think it should be that. Alright, we're going to go with that. And then the eyebrows are pretty much perfect. I'm just going to move those out a little bit. And then the eyes. The eye color is fine. But let's see what other shapes we can find in here. Kind of looks more correct. If I can just move these up. Move these down. If I make them a little bit bigger, will that help? How big can they go? Okay, that's a little overkill. That's a little overkill. Alright, let's move them further apart a little bit more. Up a little? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we're gonna go with that. And then for the nose, Lego figures, of course, do not usually have noses, so smallest nose we can find. I don't really want him to be sad looking. Alright, so move that up a little, and then do something more like that? Would that work? No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I really feel like these are... His smile went a little creepy there for a second. That was a little jarring. Okay, I feel like the cheeks, are they in? The cheeks are in. They are in. Okay, something is off about this guy. Maybe is it the jaw that's wrong? I'm not sure what it is, but something about this guy just feels off to me. I'm not sure what it is. Up a little more. Move that up a little. Something about this guy just feels off to me. I don't know what it is. Okay, there we are. Okay, now we got it. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Ah.
So, definitely want it to be more yellow. Tops in general. Let's see. Maybe like that? No, like that. I don't like that. Yeah, we could go with that. I mean, it's yellow. No. Ooh, maybe like that. Is there another yellowy option? There's not, is there? Ooh. Okay, okay. I don't know if that's the one I'm gonna go with. Could that be it? I don't think that's it either. Ooh, this could be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright, and then he's got kind of a grayish-green pants on. Oh, that's perfect. That's good. That's good. Alright, and then the shoes.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give him some sneakers. And... oh, those look nice with those. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's Case for you. I think he looks great. Alright, so that's Case. Let's move on to the female sim and see what we get there.
Poly-Nide Cryphoba.
I really like this girl. I really like her, but alas, this is not what the what Sulin looks like, so we can't do that. And her last name is Whitmore. I did think of that one, so I'm sorry to the sim, but we can't keep you around. I'm sorry. Man, I really want to though, because she's really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna just zoom out really quick. Editor Read, this is a, or Future Read, or whichever Read in the future is watching, this is a reference for a future Recreate Default Sims. Just in case you were interested in that. Alright, let's just move on. Let's go. Alright, now what color is her hair? It's like, it's brown, definitely, but like what color brown? Is it the lighter brown or is it the darker brown? I can't really tell. And also I feel like this hair just doesn't really work. So let's find a different hair. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not it. Is it this? Oh, yeah, that's it. Alright, and the eyebrows are red, actually. I'm looking at it. The eyebrows on this one are red. Big red glasses on, so we're gonna go with that, and then we're gonna move the eyebrows up just a little bit so you can actually see them. And then the nose. I keep looking at the figures thinking, oh yeah, they have noses. They really don't. They don't have noses. The noses are gone. The noses said, peace out. I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. Alright, so that's good. And then I feel like she's got like pink lips. So let's give her some like pink lips. This is no. Okay, that's the color. And that's about where I want it to be. Okay. Anything else for her hair? She has a little bit of a mole, so let's do that. And I meant face, not mole. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright, I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. Like actually on her? Yeah, it is. I'm trying to scratch it off and I can't. So it's actually on the figure. So cool. That's good. Alright, so for her outfit, she's got we don't want yellow. We want purple this time. Alright, so that's not the one I'm going for. Maybe that. Although I'm not sure I love that. Oh, I think that's the one. That's the one. Oh, but she doesn't have the... You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Reed. Let's just go with it. No! Why am I so indecisive? Why am I so indecisive when I do Sim Saturdays? I don't get it. I don't get it. That could work. Yeah, that could work. I like that. And then I'm going to give her some green shoes as well. Because, you know, with Lego legs, the color just goes all the way down. So maybe something like... I'm just going to search for all green stuff and see what we get there. I kind of like that. Sure, let's go with that. Alright, and then I'm gonna give her... Why do you keep doing that? Oh my god, I hate that. Alright, I think that's good. That's Sulin. Alright, so I think they both turned out really cool. Alright, so that's Case Stanfield and Sulin Whitmore. Yeah, they both turned out really cool. Alright, so with all that being said, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Sim Saturdays. I will see you guys next week when we create even more Sims. Until then, keep being creative.